Hi, Cancer, and welcome to 2022 horoscope reading. Um, I love it when Jupiter is in the 10th house on a chart. And there's just this way that people have of standing out when Jupiter is in their 10th house. And one way or the other, you are aspiring to do great things and stand out from everyone around you. Mars is there too, offering you that motivation and that incentive to keep things going. So Mars will be there until July, but Jupiter will be there for pretty much the entire year. He'll dip back into Pisces here for just a little while, but for the most part, he's in your 10th house for the rest of the year and into 2023. However, you don't need to do much other than what you know is the right thing to do. Sorry, my glasses move on my face and I forget to push them up. You don't need any kind of maneuvering or leverage or scheming. Rather, do what you can to be in the right, just be in the right place at the right time. If it's time to work, then get your work done. Stay ahead of the curve. If it's time to socialize, and do so in your usual skillful manner. Just kind of let things flow for you. Let the river is flowing in your direction. There's the wind is at your back. You're doing wonderful. Um, Cancer is one of those signs that you just love to see, their ship come in kind of thing. And at the moment, you are one of the privileged. And with privilege, there is an inferred responsibility to act with generosity towards those less privileged. So notice around you who you could offer a hand up, not a hand out, but a hand up. And that means being helpful and unassuming. Your astrology has you in the spotlight, and attention is focused on you whether you're aware of it or not. So notice what you do in a way that will be most helpful. Um, don't allow yourself to get distracted from what your goal is and what you aspire to. Over you are being seen, and that you don't have any control of. People are noticing you, and you don't have any control over that. And not everyone um, will be noticing you in the way that you would necessarily want. But you need to get over the fact that everybody doesn't like you. It's okay for people not to like you. It's none of your business really what people think of you. So once I was able to learn that and really integrate it, it gave me this kind of release and gave me permission not to be worried about what people thought of me. The way they respond to you is about them. It's not about what you or what you're doing. So remember that you are not going to be able to please everyone all of the time, and that's okay. You have enough going for you that you can let go of the guilt of not always being liked or what someone has expected of you. And that's the thing, is that their expectations, or maybe their jealousy, who knows? It doesn't matter. What they think and what you do are two very different things. You can play that off and just let your detractors waste their own time. It's not necessary for them to waste yours. And finally, let's talk about the confidence issue that may be underlying this, which is indicated by that Mars up there. You may feel like you're having to fight hard for what you want or put a lot of extra energy into it. And the lack of confidence may take on this kind of sly form where, you just feel like that things are not coming to you that should. although Jupiter is doing his best to bring, fresh opportunities and fresh chances. But with Mercury retrograde and with the extra um, energy that's up here in your 10th house, it's important for you to know that not all the information is out yet. Mercury goes forward on the day that this chart is cast. He's actually stationary, sitting still. And by the 13th, he will have entered Gemini. And by the 18th, he will have passed post shadow. What all of this means is you're not working with full information. And so cool your heels a little bit. Don't push so hard at work or in regards to your reputation. Don't worry so much about what is going on out there. Let the information reveal itself slowly but surely. This is the 10th house of career, public reputation, and this is the group associations that you have. And so there's something in the works as far as your hopes and dreams for the future and that kind of stuff, that and your group associations, that is going to tell you something about your environment, about your connections with others, and those types of things. So allow that. Maybe you think there's something wrong that's not wrong. I'm not sure, but there's this kind of need to push something, and you don't need to push it. That's kind of what I was saying in the beginning. No scheming, no maneuvering, no manipulation. You don't need all of that stuff. It's not going to serve you. So let it all go. If somebody bothers you at work, go out and do some physical exercise to release that energy and let it be what it is. So you have such great astrology here for making the most out of your public reputation and your career or your goals or your ambitions, whatever that is. So concentrate mostly on that. Concentrate on positive ways to make those things happen. Let the detractors waste their own time. Leave your time for you to follow those dreams. All right, Cancer, that was it. Thank you for joining me. Have a great week.